Okay, hi Lindsay. Hello. Okay, sorry I wasn't feeling too good the last couple days, so I'm going to do a reading for you. Okay, for you and your sign, Libra. Okay, I'm going to do past, present, future. Okay, and we'll see how that goes. Going to do a little saging for you, because that's always important to bless the reading. All right, bear with me. This smells so good. Santo Pelo. It smells like church, you know. My influences are, I have some witchcraft cards, I have some Buddhism cards, Zen, I have some Le Carte Internale, which is the demon side of things transposed into positive messages, and my crystals and so on. Okay, so I'm going to bless us. There we go, and we're going to start. Okay. All right, so let's see what I can tell you for today. So we're going to do past, recent past, present, future. Okay. Whoa, wants to jump out. Wants to jump out. Okay, you get the moon card in the past. Wow. Okay, so the moon card in the past is really about the unknown. The past was unknown, as you know, I know a little bit about your history, but of course the past was unknown and things aren't always like they seem to be. Okay, so we're going to clarify on that. And in the present, this is like about taking action. So the Eight of Wands is about action and passion and going after your passion. And then the Queen of Cups. This is someone who sits, this could be you, even though it's not this sign of Libra. This is a water sign. So this is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. But the Queen of Cups signifies somebody who is very loving and caring, but that's a chalice as compared to regular cups. So you only give your chalice to somebody who's worthy. So you sit on your throne, you're full of love, but you're very selective who you give that to. Okay, so I think that definitely relates to you. Okay. The moon card, this is Pisces. Again, it's the energy that the card is reading, not necessarily has to be the specific person's sign or associated with you, but if it does, then it resonates, then great. Okay. So we have, again, two water signs, and then this is fire sign. So this would be Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. That means being active, being passionate. So just could mean like you're acting like a Sagittarius would. Okay, so we're going to qualify the cards. I'm going to start with the, okay, shuffle that up a little bit. Spirit, tell me for Libra, and we're going to see what did it mean in the recent past. Whoa, wants to jump out. Okay, so we have here the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving away from, you were moving away from the things that were troubling you, okay, in the recent past. So that makes sense, doesn't it, right? Okay, King of Cups. This is all about someone who was so generous and loving, okay? And we know that, you certainly can relate to someone that was in your life that was in the recent past that was loving and caring. And you can see he's like the king, again, water sign, the shell, King of Cups. The cup is giving you fully his heart, okay? So you wanted to move away from the doubts that you had in your mind, any doubts that you were thinking about, okay? And we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, And so this is like Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. And this is really about somebody young, like, or who acted young. It's childlike presence, okay? And it just means that you're somebody's coming to offer you, or was coming to offer you something to do with finance or something to do with prosperity or your future. So this is connected to somebody very youthful, could be one of your children, okay? And in the recent past, this is Ace of Cups. So this is all about, you know, you were moving past, okay? Maybe the way, you know, I know your histories a little bit, so kind of the way I'm reading it is like, you know, this was Sam, King of Cups. This is your children, the young energy saying, you know, your life's going to turn out okay. You are not sure about your future after everything that happened, the unknown. So you're, you know, you're trying to walk away from the burdens that you had, trying to leave it behind and move on. And this is your brand new beginning. And beginning cups is emotions. So it could be, you know, it just could be that you were trying to be in control of your emotions. And that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so that's the recent past. That makes sense for where you've been at, you know. Okay, so let's look at the present. This is the present, all about this action, you know, taking action. And, you know, you are, like, you've got your site that you're, you know, you've got up and running, and you're looking at making things move. And this is like coming in, fast action, you know, like things happening fast for you. Okay, so let's see what it says about the present and what can happen for you in the present. Spirit for Libra. What do you want to tell me, Spirit, for Libra? Okay. Oops. Oh, okay, we take them. Okay, so this is the Three of Wands. Again, this is a fire sign. So we have Sagittarius here. This would be, in the three would be Aries. Okay. So I don't know if you know who's Aries. This is you ready to make that decision to move forward. Okay. So you really want to take action in the present time now. And this is about you, you know, looking over to your future. You've got one hand on one of the wands. So it's about, okay, I need to make a decision. Your hand is there ready to go forward, ready to make that decision, okay? You want to take action big time, you know, and make that go forward. So you're ready. I think you're mentally ready right now to take action. You just have to make a decision, your path. It's like, which way do I go? So it's not two decisions. It's, I need to cross over, you know, get to that other side and make that decision. Again, this is the Six of Swords. So this is the same as what you had before. Okay, so it's really saying leave the past behind you. You have to move, you have to leave it behind you and move forward. Take your burdens with you. The swords are your thoughts and your intellect. So this is you moving forward. You're like taking, you know, you're taking that decision to cross. Make your decision, make that action. This is about taking action. This is about taking your thoughts with you to the action. So you have your burdens, you have your thoughts, but you're ready to make that move and make something happen, okay? Okay. So the Star card, this is Aquarius. This is about having hope and knowing that, like, you know, your star is shining. So like, even though you have these burdens that you have to take with you and you want to move forward in your life, you know, this is telling you that you're in the right headspace. You're in the right place. So the Star card, Aquarius, you know, if you look here, as you pour water, see how it's very shallow. And when you pour into it, then it fills up, right? So it's the same sort of thing for your life, is that the more you put into it, the more it fills up. And so then you know, you can cleanse yourself of those burdens once you start taking action. Take this action, really just go for it, okay? Which I think, you know, you've been doing with the business adventures you've been trying, okay? And here's, like, this is so important too, is like, this is beautiful. This is the Six of Cups. And if you look at the picture, this is all about somebody from your past. Okay, so this is about having that feeling like you did when you were a kid. This is about accepting, see the cup, and accepting it from someone that you know. Okay, so this could be the love, the cups. Cups are emotions from your kids, because it is somebody like a childlike figure, younger, somebody that you know, home life. So I think that's what it's saying, is like just keep that same path, like focus your love on the ones that you know, and keep feeding that pool, and success is going to be yours. Okay, so that's in the present, that you're going about things right. I think it's kind of funny that we connected spiritually just by, who knew that you were into crystals and I was into tarot. So it's kind of funny. Okay, so now let's see for your future. Whoops. Let's see for your future. Okay, Spirit, what's coming up for Libra? Okay, so again, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is, you're not going to run out and give your heart, to anybody. You're still, in mourning. And also, you're very careful who you give that to, and you should be. I know all about that. Single 3 years now. Not that my spouse passed, but I know what it's like to not have that. I'm very careful who I'm going to give my heart to next. And you should be too. You should know your worth, that you are a Queen of Cups, and that you choose wisely who's into your life. So hold your ground with that, and keep that chalice for yourself. Keep the love for yourself. Okay, so let's qualify that, Spirit. What do you want to tell me about the Queen of Cups? What do you want to tell me about the Queen of Cups? I do all kinds of readings too. It's just, I have to assess what kind of reading to do for each person. Okay, so we have Three of Swords, right? Okay, so yes, this could mean third party. This could mean broken heart. Exactly how it shows here. So, your heart was broken. We know that, but let's qualify that again. Let's clarify it and just see, because sometimes it could mean a third party, but it could be a third party just means like burying yourself in your work. Somebody could be buried into their work, and it's not another person, but it's that. Okay, so we have the Death card. In just a second, and I'll explain that. Hang on. Whoops. And these all wanted to jump out. Do I take them? Spirit, it says to take them. Okay. Wow. Cards are jumping. Okay. So Ace of Cups. Sorry, let's go back. So here's broken heart. Okay. And, I would say that was you. That was broken heart. And you're, sticking to yourself, saving your chalice. Not giving your emotions to anybody else other than your immediate family, right? Which is a good thing. This is the Death card. What the Death card means is it's the end of that cycle. The end of, you never get over your loss, but it just gets easier to deal with every day, okay? And as you spread your wings more and you advance more, then, it gets easier day to day for you to deal with. So the Death card is a Scorpio, okay? And really what it means is just the end of a cycle. So it could mean that the end of that pain, that it's going to get easier for you to deal with. Because what I see here is Ace of Cups, which is this means like a brand new beginning. Your heart, your emotions are going to be more open. And when you get like an emotional thing, it doesn't always mean like a lover. It doesn't mean like a new date, a new boyfriend. It means like emotions. It means like your emotions more in check. Maybe you haven't felt like they were in check, and so you felt like this. That's how you felt. And that's what it's saying. And it's saying that this is coming to an end, where it's gonna feel better for you inside, because you're gonna have a new beginning with emotions. Okay. Page of Swords. This is, again, a young attitude. It could mean somebody looking at you online wants to come to you and tell you something, or someone you know has a truth, some kind of truth that they want to tell you. It also represents somebody very young. So we're not sure what that means yet, but Two of Cups. Okay, so Two of Cups is a partnership. That could mean me and you. Because this is future, and we talked about maybe doing some business together, and that's what this means. It means two cups of emotions, but it doesn't, again, it's not necessarily a partner like a lover. It means Two of Cups means something involved with another person, a partnership of some sort. So it could be pertaining to maybe you and I are going to have a new business connection. Who knows, right? Okay. And then Five of Cups. This is, you could get attention, cups given to you, but you're not interested. Your back is turned. Oh, I just got goosebumps. That's your kids. That's the two girls right there. So this is, the love spilt. This is that feeling of, brokenness when your head's down and you're sad, but you have these two cups right here. So this is the two cups of support. So the way I read that is, that could be this too. That could be two, meaning the two kids, meaning the two cups. Okay. So let's see what else we can tell you. So now let's take a look at the outcome. Okay. So what the outcome overall is going to be. And let's do a little one here. Okay. So, okay. Let's see what this says. Spirit for Libra. What's the outcome overall? Again, outcome. Whoops. Okay, so this is the Seven of Swords. So you see, kind of like stealing the swords, taking them with you. That's take back your power. That's what it means. Steal your power back. Take back your power. Walk away with those burdening thoughts that you have and steal them back. Steal back your power by stealing back your swords. Okay, that's the message for you. Okay. Now, I do have oracle cards, which are different kinds of messages. So we're going to do Witch's Oracle, okay, and see what do the witches have to say. Witch's Oracle for you. Spirit, what do the witches say? For Libra, Lindsay, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? And I only do cards that fly out. I don't. So sometimes it takes a while. That's the one. Okay. So this one says, Lord God masculine. Okay. So this is, if you're spiritual, religious, it's Lord God, you're masculine. Trust in the Lord, and the Lord is going to, help you. If you don't have a spiritual side to you, then you trust in the masculine. And the masculine could be anybody masculine that's on the other side, which we know you have a couple of angels there already. Okay. So trust in that they are beside you and they will help you with this growth to get past, all of this. This is what, they're there for, is to help you end that cycle, right? Like we said, and start a brand new beginning. This is always a brand new beginning, okay? You have all kinds of different signs here between, a lot of water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, lots of water signs there, lots of air signs. This is you, by the way, Libra, okay? This is you, Libra, Page of Swords, okay? So lots of signs there all around you, okay? Let's see Moonology. So the moon affects everything around us. Let's see what message it has for you. Nothing is yet set in stone, okay? So that's the mutable moon. Mutable moon, which means ever changing. So it's not set in stone. Things can change, and they will change, and you will get your power back with that, okay? So let's try a Zen message now. So we have the Buddhists. This is all about what lessons do you need to learn at this time, Spirit? What lessons for Libra? Whoa. That's the one. Okay. It says dance. In dance, no movement or direction is better or worse than another. This too is a way to view all of life. See all the good and bad things that happen to you simply as movements in a dance of life. Okay, important message for you for sure, because you know you've been through a lot, okay, and it's all movements of life. Now we're going to do crystal and see which crystal you get. Which crystal do you get? Miss Crystal has all of her crystals. Let's see what crystal for Libra, please. What crystal for Lindsay for today? What is her blessing? What is her crystal that she needs for today? Spirit, which crystal for Lindsay? Whoops. Ooh, oleite. Shift your money and your mindset. Okay, well there you go. This is all what we've been talking about, right? So there we go. That's for you. So shift your money and your mindset, okay? So maybe think differently about how you want to do business. Okay, what it says is money might make the world go round, but it shouldn't have you running in circles. It's important to view your cup as half full instead of half empty. Always, I agree, 100% to have a good attitude about even hard times, right? To maintain a healthy perspective. When you shift your attention from what you don't have to appreciating what you do, you attract more of what you desire into your life. Embrace a feeling of enoughness and know that whether or not you have everything you want, you definitely have everything you need. Bring more awareness to your internal state and challenge yourself to express gratitude for where you are and what you have right now. Instead of chasing money and material items, chase happiness and satisfaction with your life as it is currently. You will soon see that your cup runneth over. Your cups, it's just reconfirming your cup runneth over. Core questions: are you a conscious spender? Do you buy what you want or what you need? What would make you content with your financial situation? Crystal action: affirm. Say it. I live in a state of abundance. Today, express appreciation for all that you have. Okay, so that's your message there. All right. Now, one more that I do is the Les Cartes. So we always have negativity. We always have evil versus good. And these cards do not cause any bad karma. What they do is, this has been written for all folklore in time of any evil and how it's been translated and put into a dictionary in order to summon good over evil always wins. So in order to summon good spirits to deal with anything that's negative, okay? So we're going to do this last reading because we convert any of the negativity around us into positivity. So let's see what it has to say. Spirit, what is her message? And it's a weird message, but it's a very interesting book because it's the Dictionary of the Demon is what it is. Okay, if you choose not to listen, you don't have to, but it's very fascinating, okay? And very, very fascinating because there's a lesson in it for you to learn and how the folklores were. These were real folklores that existed throughout time. Look at that. You don't have too much negativity. He doesn't want to give me one. That's pretty good. What message, Spirit? What message for Lindsay? What message, Spirit? What message? What message? There it is. Okay. All right. So let's see. What? Barivra. Okay. Can you see that image? That's what he looks like. All right. Get a good look at his face. Okay. So now, let me see. All right. He kind of looks like a guru devil, eh? Annotation. Birevra is entirely an invention of Colin de Plancy. based very loosely on Bavaria, the manifestation of Shiva. Okay, that's a Sanskrit for the terrible. Could really use a much longer entry than we have room for here, but in a nutshell, he is a destructive manifestation that even death fears. It is perhaps that terrible destructive force that caused Colin de Plancy to write his own version of him, who was a nightmare creation, where the manifestation of him was a force for punishing one guilty of arrogance. Colin de Plancy focused only on destruction, terror, and blood in his description of him. Common illustrations of him depict him as a powerful manifestation, clad in tiger skins and ornamented with snakes, but the illustration that accompanies Colin de Plancy's entry depicts him as a seated man cradling the head of his enemy. Okay, so that's the story of who he was. Okay, then the inspiration. Fear is a powerful motivator, and although we may not approve of how Colin de Plancy chose to depict the god of peoples he did not understand, there may be a good lesson to be learned from his actions. Faced with frightening information he did not understand, Colin de Plancy sought to show his demon in a weaker light, as a horrible creature, but one that could be overcome. Perhaps an even better way to deal with his fear would have been to attempt to research further and understand the ideas that frightened him. Where he did not, we certainly can. The divination is beware of allowing fear to overcome logic. Focus on gaining knowledge to conquer fears instead of trying to destroy things that we don't understand. Hopefully that resonates with you. Okay, I hope so. Very profound message. Okay. We have lucky number. I'm almost done. So this is, what to look out for. What to look out for lucky number wise. Okay. Lucky number wise. And, pay attention. Do you see if the number pops up? Oops. Okay. So we have 3, 10, 13, 14. Okay. Is that one of your luckies? Your lucky numbers are 7, 10, and 9. Okay. So we're looking at 10, 13, 14. So look for the number 14. See if it resonates somewhere. If it pops up and something means anything to you. 14th day, 14, whatever. Okay. So number 14. All right. So now what I'm going to do is just our magic spell. Okay, so the last thing is I'm going to pick a number and read to you what these are magic spells. They're actually real symbols that I burned, and that makes them even more powerful, putting them into the essence of wood. Okay, we've got number 11. Okay, so I would have died if 14 came up. That happened to me the other day. I did a little girl who's 13 and she got number 13. 13 was popping up everywhere. Lucky 13. So number 11 is this one. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and this is Spirit. That's for you. It says here, heavenly assistance from your angels and your guides. Right, that was definitely for you. And so that's our magic spell that we put on top. Okay, that's my reading for you. I hope you liked it. I can do a trinket for you too. Let's see what trinket you get. I'll do 2. Whoa, okay. So you got an owl. Okay, so an owl is, it's definitely about have eyes in the back of your head. So watch your back, but also signifies that you're very wise. And I believe that. Extremely intelligent, very wise. Libra is definitely a go-getter, beginning of the winter season. Love to initiate new projects. You have that leader kind of quality. So use your wisdom very wisely, okay? And then we have a bat. So a bat is nocturnal. I don't know if you are. might have something to do with something better for you at nighttime. Also, you know, if you think about that, they hang upside down. So, you know, like the way that I'm reading that is like, you know, you've been hung upside down. There's no question about it. Um, you know, it's like seeing in the dark, right? So they have radar. So you have radar. That's what I'm getting. The word keeps coming to me, radar. So you can see through things like bullshit. Libra, the sign of Libra is the sword. The sword is like cutting through bullshit. So you have that radar where you can tune into things very clearly. So, and that makes sense to me from even what you told me about your spirituality and how you've connected with spirit over the years. So I find that very fascinating. I hope you got a lot out of this message. I mean, I do a career, I do daily, I can do a weekly, what's going to happen from Monday to whatever, monthly, I do yearly, I do love readings, all that kind of stuff. But that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to talk to you soon. I'm going to just turn that there so you can see me. And then, hello. Oh, I'm going to take